Alright, people love music, not headphones. Headphones are just tools that let us listen to music. Whether you're a professional sound engineer or a musician, you're going to want to hear your music the way it was intended to be heard. Studio headphones can help you with that. Today we are going to take a look at the best studio headphones you can get your hands on, no matter your budget. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these studio headphones, you can check out the links in the description below. We hit it off with one of my all-time favorites since 2004, the Beyerdynamic DT 770 Pro. The DT770 studio headphone is designed to deliver accurate sound. It does all this while giving you a very comfortable fit for long music production sessions. The Beyerdynamic DT770 Pro headphones have established themselves as a firm favorite amongst music producers, sound engineers, and broadcasters, and are used in studios all over the world. As far as headphones go, Beyerdynamics' design language has been ultra clear for decades now. They want these things to last. To that end, the DT770 Studio uses a lot of metal in its band and ear cup forks, along with a thick layer of durable hard plastic on the ear cups. The cable is protected by a lot of rubber and plastic, which is perfect for this type of headphone. If you're worried about comfort, there's no need. These can be used for hours without anything feeling off. If you're in the middle of laying down some tracks, you're going to be taking your headphones on and off a bunch and using them for a really intense stretch of time. The last thing you want is your headphones' clamping force to take you out of a vocal track or beat. The Beyerdynamic Pro 250 ohm has an impressive 5 Hz to 35 kHz frequency response with a 250 ohm impedance. This allows you to hear more clearly to perform your best during your listening sessions. Great for any studio setup, the DT770 Pro Studio headphone has a coiled cord. You can extend the cord to a maximum of 3 meters with high quality gold plated mini jack and a 1 to 4 inch stereo jack adapter. On the second place, we have the endgame headphones, the Audeze LCD-X. The LCD-X sound like music itself. Nothing's added and nothing's removed. It's stunning how music sounds in these headphones. Put this on and you're there. You're hearing everything there is to hear. The LCD-X has me enjoying and exploring more of my music library than ever, even loving pieces that I hadn't really liked before. They're certainly in the general realm of neutral, just with a little extra mid-bass, some small recessions in the upper mid-range, and a little bit of extra sparkle on top. The bass is deep and full. Low-end instruments are nicely highlighted but not overpowering. There's good depth and extension with a sense of detail and texture in the bass that adds realism and natural color to even the deepest reaching bass tones. There is a palpable physical characteristic that lets you feel as well as hear. At 1.3 pounds, 600 grams, the LCD-X is hefty indeed, and there's no mistaking the weight on one's head. After an hour or two of listening, I'm generally ready to free my head from the velvet vise for a short break. But that's a small trade-off for its great sound. The wide headband and large, comfy ear cups distribute the weight well, and when you have them on, physical heft certainly yields to the delicate sonics. I cannot fault the build here, the entire construction being metal with even finish and very tight tolerances. Every joint glides with even tension and smooth articulation. The hand-stitched leather is free of imperfections and feels delightfully soft, if not especially breathable on the skin. One thing which might be annoying for some people is that they don't fold for storage, but if space is not a huge problem for you, then there is nothing negative to talk about these headphones. On the third place, we have one of the best all-round headphones for the budget-friendly music production, the Technica AT-M50X. Technica is one of the companies that has earned the respect of the audio world, and one of its most popular products is the AT-M50X headphones. This headset went viral several years ago, and as is the case with all great headphones that have a 3.5mm connector, is still going strong. But what is it about these headphones that make it so good for just about everyone? Let's find out. When it comes to build and design, Technica hits the nail right on the head with these headphones. It's stylish enough to stand out but not so flamboyant that it draws unwanted attention. Since its initial release, this headset has become available in a few different color options, including subtle dark blue with tan leather and stealthy all black. Aesthetics aside, the AT-HM50X is a pretty sturdy pair of headphones. The entire build is plastic, so don't expect anything premium here, but combine the lightweight plastic with the plush padding and it is comfortable to wear for those long listening sessions. The ear cups also rotate 90 degrees so you can have it flat around your neck when not in use, and you can adjust it ever so slightly to get the most comfortable fit. Technica also has a wireless version of these headphones, the AT-HM50X BT. And I encourage you to go for that option over the aging AT-HM50X, not simply for the wireless upgrades, but the removal of the cable locking mechanism. By removing this, you can use any old 3.5 to 3.5T RRS cable lying around should yours break. Just keep in mind that as convenient as Bluetooth is, it isn't perfect, and the quality of certain codecs is dependent on whether you're using an Android or an iOS device. Fourth, if the money is not a problem for you and want to get the best sound possible, then the Sennheiser HD800S would be a great option for you. The HD800S sports Sennheiser's 300 ohm 56mm ring radiator driver, but it adds an Helmholtz resonator like absorber that seeks to ease resonances and peaks in the treble with a method similar to that of the popular SDR HD800 mod. The HD800S comes packaged in a nice large traditional wood-like case with which Sennheiser has boxed most of its classic headphones. Inside, you are greeted by the HD800S along with some manuals and warranty information. When I first got to listen to the HD800S, I remember throwing on some hip-hop music I used to listen to back in the day, and as soon as the music started playing, I was floored. The HD800S presented vocals and instruments with a lucid, almost uncanny level of clarity within an astonishingly open stage that effortlessly created a true-to-life listening soundscape. The bass region is where the HD800S unfortunately falls flat and is vastly outperformed by other headphones in the sub $2,000 price range. However, the HD800S has what is one of the most accurate mid-range presentations I have heard on a headphone. The HD800S are designed to meet the highest demands, which is certainly justified given the sales price. The result is indeed remarkable and truly excellent in the audiophile sense. The HD800S offers breathtaking detail resolution that encompasses the entire frequency spectrum, the dynamics, the stereo panorama, and even spatial sound. The HD800S is, without a doubt, a spectacular headphone that makes for an almost revelatory listening experience. And I truly believe it achieves a very good blend of top-tier acoustic performance, day-long listening comfort, and an enjoyable, agreeable tonality now that the absorber has been added to the driver. Yes, I also have something for you guys that want something that won't hurt your bank much and give insane results. The famous Sennheiser HD-28O Pro. One of the greatest things to come out of the modern age of home recording is the demand for accessible gear. So-called budget studio headphones used to cost well over $200, but the 1980s are long gone. And what used to be tough to reach purchases are much more accessible to more people. The Sennheiser HD-28O Pro has long been a favorite of musicians to monitor their tracks, and while there are some trade-offs, it might be the headset for you too. The Sennheiser HD-28O Pro are the epitome of a boring utilitarian design inside and out. There are really no fancy features to speak of. All you do to start up is plug the 3.5mm jack in and you're ready to go. You might even get so crazy as to use the included 1 to 4th inch adapter, but that's really it. There aren't even markers to tell you where the left and right ear cups are. You just have to remember that the wire hangs from the left. However, with how boring the headphones look, the HD280 Pro make their name on durability and utility. That's not to say Sennheiser forgot about comfort, as the HD280 Pro has ample padding where it counts. You shouldn't run into much discomfort even after several hours wearing glasses, besides some heat buildup. The clamping force is just right, at least for my relatively small head. The closed back ear cups establish a decent seal, which brings enough isolation to prompt an "excuse me" when someone out of view asks a question. But by no means are these active noise cancelling headphones. because these are relatively more affordable headphones. The wire on the left ear cup is not removable, but the coiled cable does a lot to alleviate stress on the solder points. You shouldn't have to replace it unless you straight up abuse the thing. The Sennheiser HD 280 Pro are decent for neutral listening. They have a well-balanced sound with a good bass, mid and treble range. Instruments and vocals sounded sufficiently forward, if a little lacking in detail and clarity compared to some other neutral listening models like the DT770 and the AT-M50X. Unfortunately, they have a poor soundstage that won't be ideal for more neutral listeners, but overall their sound quality is good enough for most. Alright guys, we reached the bottom end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful to you guys, then please leave a like. And if you have any questions about the products we mentioned, the headphones, then drop a comment down below in the comment sections and I will get back to you. Alright guys, peace out.